Hey, what's up guys? Scott here, and today's video is going to be about custom audiences. So if you're running any Facebook ads and you want better custom audiences so that you can upload them to create lookalike audiences or just do more targeted marketing from either your customers or your partials that you're collecting. Today I'm going to go over how Listflex and how guys are currently using Listflex to build better custom audiences. So if you know anything about Listflex already, the core of the software is to run a bunch of checks and rules and filters when you're generating leads and deliver them to your ESPs, clients, if you're running a lead agency, whatever the case is. Leads flow in and leads flow out. Today's video is going to be a much simpler version of that. All we're going to do is focus on getting leads into the system. We're going to append them. I'm going to show you how you can build that custom lead audience, and that's it. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So what you're looking at right now is the dashboard of Listflex. This is, if you've got multiple lists, you'll see them here. In this case, I'm going to create a new one for this video. I'm going to say that I'm the vendor. I'm the data provider. All right, I'm going to name it. I'm not going to put a cost to it because I already have these leads. I'm not worried about the vertical because, again, we're just uploading these to append them to build a more robust profile on these consumers. But let's just say that you need to have something here or you want something there so that you can be more organized. We'll put medical spas. There's no rev share involved here. How the leads leave the system or how they're sold from the software doesn't matter because we're just worried about building a custom audience. Sales reps refers, we're going to ignore. These are the filters and the checks. This is your suppression file, the Listflex one. You can validate phones, you can validate emails, you can do a bunch of cool stuff. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to assume that the file that I have, they are, the perfect lead, and we're going to, see what information we can get. Actually, no, I am going to turn on TCPA. TCPA scrub is just a filter that looks for people that like to sue marketers, basically. I'm going to ignore the rest of this stuff. Let's see here, GeoComplete. Normally I turn that on, but in this case, what I'm really worried about is the Listflex append service. And I'm going to choose yes. I'm going to select all fields. There's a price attributed with this. You'll see it when you're in your account. But the short version is when you're uploading your leads, and it works in real time too on forms, but in this case, we're just uploading a file. The system's going to say, all right, here's the phone or here's the email. What other information do our third-party partners have on that consumer? It's then going to add that information, if it's available, to the lead to help you, like I said, build a more robust consumer profile. Dedupe, I'm going to dedupe, just meaning I don't want the same consumer, 2 or 3 or 4 times on the same list. Not worried about countries. I'm not worried about any of this stuff. Save. All right, so here's my new list right here. I'm going to upload some leads manually. Map email to email. I'll preview it just to make sure that it's cool. I'm obviously going to have to blur these emails out so that you're not seeing people's information. But you can see that the email address and everything looks good. Okay, so now basically what's happening is the system's taking the file, it's analyzing it, and it's processing it. It's checking with our third-party partners to say, hey, do you have any other information on this consumer? First name, last name, phone, email, address, city, state, zip, anything that would be of value if your IP address, if you're building a bigger profile on these consumers. This will take about a minute, depending on how big the file is. But what you want to do is you want to go back to the dashboard. Once you're on the dashboard, what you're going to see is down here is the new list that you created. There's been no attempts yet because the system's still processing the file. Let me just refresh real quick and see if it kicks on. All right, there you go. It's already kicked on. It's rolling leads through. I'm going to wait just another second here, and then I'm going to start showing you what this looks like. We'll refresh again. There's 200 leads. All right, so I'm going to click on these leads. And here you go. Check it out. So we put email addresses into the system, okay? And it spit out if there was a name available. And as you can see here, there was no last name attributed with this consumer. There's phone numbers. There's the country, the IP, the address, city, state, zip. So all of this information can be used when you're creating and building a custom audience for Facebook to create your lookalikes and do your marketing and have more information on the leads. So, like I said, that specific filter or rule when you're adding leads into Listflex, it will real time append. It could be from your forms, your offers that you're running live. In this case, we just uploaded a file and we wanted to get more information on the consumer to build that custom audience. But either way, that's how it works. If you're running Facebook ads, you should probably be doing this. As like I said, if you don't have a if you don't have a Listflex account, go to listflex.com, and top right, there's a little green button right here that says sign up, and we'll get you taken care of. So with that, have a great day, guys. I appreciate it. Let us know if you have any questions.